opening, no nothing. You just start off like that?
What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne.
I'm Isha Wayne.
And thank you for joining us in another video.
And thank you for not giving me a heart attack yet.
Today we are in the 2024 Mercedes-AMG GT63. This car is an absolute beast. It's a car that's been very successful for Mercedes. And for 2024, as I'm sure you know, it is all new, based off the existing SL AMG platform, which is also a beast in its own right. So this color is what, Isha?
Sun yellow.
Sun yellow. We got a black Napa leather interior.
And some chrome finish.
There you go. So from front to back, this is all new. This is going up against the likes of cars like the Porsche 911. I know this car is heavier at 4,300 pounds, but this car is also available, right? You go to a Porsche dealership, you see nothing but SUVs now, which is sad, subject for another video. So let's start off the review by talking about what's going on up front. We have a massive Panamericana grille, larger than what's found on the SL. We have active shutters that open and close, not for aerodynamic efficiency, but more so for the cooling of the vehicle, right? To keep all the components cool there. Now, you also have digital headlamps up front as well. So Mercedes' latest and greatest headlight technology. And then, as traditional with the GT, we do have a long hood. It's not as long as the previous generation, I will say. Previous generation was almost like a Viper, where you were sitting on the rear axle. This one, you still have a longer hood, but you know, it feels a little bit more usable, right? This one, you know, it wraps around you. The other one felt like you were just sitting inside the car on the rear axle.
This sits really low.
It sits low. I mean, you get in this car, you know what it's about.
That's what I was going to say. You're not getting in this car thinking, oh, I'm going on a road trip.
Right. So even though it's based on the SL, don't get it twisted, it feels completely different. The front track is wider by about an inch. In the rear, you're looking at an additional 1.2 inches. So the look is totally different. When I first came to see this car, I thought it would look just like an SL with a fixed roof.
No.
It does not.
I didn't think that at all. How did you get that?
It's you know, people talk.
Totally different.
So underneath the hood, we have the AMG 4-liter bi-turbo V8. We all have come to know and love that engine. 577 horsepower, 590 pound-feet of torque, connected to an AMG 9-speed speed shift transmission, 0 to 60 in just around 3.1 seconds, and a top speed of 196 miles per hour. So in terms of power, it's got it. It sounds amazing as well. You have the AMG Performance exhaust system paired to that beautiful power plant as well. Now, in terms of the aero and the design language, we have a lot going on. We have active air panels on the bottom of the vehicle. Mercedes refers to it as air panel. And underneath this vehicle, it's completely flat, just like a Porsche 911. But there's a panel that opens and closes, and what that does is it increases the vehicle's downforce. It allows the vehicle to hug the road at higher speeds.
Yeah, okay.
So I love the way that works in conjunction with the active spoiler and the diffuser in the rear. In addition to that, you'll notice that the highest point on the vehicle is actually behind the A-pillar. In a lot of vehicles, it's typically around the A-pillar, but the highest point is actually back here. That's also going to help with your aerodynamic efficiency as well. You hear that noise?
Do I hear it? Yeah.
That sounds...
I'm just trying to brace myself.
That sounds incredible. So coming over to the side profile, you'll notice you'll get those coupe-like proportions that we know from the GT. The long hood, the short tail in the back. Now this one does have 4MATIC. It's all-wheel drive, so that's going to help you put the power down. And then speaking of the wheels, you're getting up to 2.5 degrees of rear steering at 60 miles per hour or less, but at speeds higher than that, it's going to drop down to about 0.7 degrees of rear axle steering, and that's going to help you with your stability at higher speeds. What do you think about the ride quality?
I think it's pretty good for this type of vehicle.
Right. So it's stiff. So it's stiff.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, this isn't a daily driver.
Right.
You know what you're getting. I do feel some bumps. You know.
We are in Sport Plus mode.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know, this does have active roll stabilization. The suspension is also a bit stiffer than what's found in the SL, so in the curves and whatnot, it's going to feel a bit more stiff and planted, which is what you want in a vehicle like this.
Okay.
Right, so again, it's just a stunning vehicle, especially that side profile.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Immediately when we got to the dealership, I was like, is that it?
Yeah.
I knew that's what it was.
Yeah, this is it. So standard, you're coming in with 20-inch wheels. 21-inch wheels are available as an option. But this particular car is gorgeous. You see your boy threw on the yellow polo to match. Right?
Yeah, I see.
Right. But this car just, it makes you feel, let me just drop it down. You hear that? I'm not even going too hard.
No, you're not. It didn't break my neck.
Did you hear that?
Crack my back. Okay.
Mercedes has some of the most beautiful sounding V8s. You hear that?
I heard that.
You hear that?
Are you excited?
It does. It does. Alright, so making our way towards the back, you'll notice that the tail lamps actually have this three-dimensional texture to them. They stick out from the body. And one of the major differences between this generation and the last generation of the GT, they wanted to make it a bit more usable. So you have all that storage back there. You lift open the hatch. There's more than enough storage to get you away over a weekend plus a few days. Unfortunately, cars like the Porsche 911, they don't offer that. That's a great car, but the usability in this one is amazing. This particular one is a shelf in the back, right? We have a fixed shelf in the back. The models that are going to have the smaller seats in the back aren't out yet. Those are coming fairly soon. All right, so interior, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm always pleased with Mercedes interior. The Alcantara, the soft to touch, the leather, the stitching. It feels really good.
Right. We got the black Napa leather. I mean, feel the quality in that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this interior,
very soft.
Yeah, it's ripped straight out the SL, so that is one thing this thing does have in common. Pure luxury. You notice?
You literally feel like you're in a cockpit, though.
Because you are. That's what this car is.
Yeah, because even look, like here, it's kind of looks like a plane.
Right. You got the LED lights on the air conditioning vents.
And underneath and around the vehicle.
Yep. Hold on to your butt.
All right.
I'm not going to go too long. So we have the huge touchscreen display here. We've been through this several times. But in this application, in the GT, it does not change the angle. Again, the roof is fixed, so there's no need to change the angle to reduce glare from the sun. This is fairly intuitive and easy to use. You got the AMG Dynamic Select. All the vehicle options, are essentially incorporated in this touchscreen. Coming lower, we do have 2 cup holders, and then we have 2 USB ports and a place to put your phone as well. And then further back, we do have storage in the center console, which, nobody buying this car really cares about, but I just thought I would mention it. What do you think about this panoramic roof here?
Oh, it's really nice. It's actually providing a lot of light.
Right.
A lot.
So I think coupes like this all deserve to get a glass roof. It's going to give you a more open air feel. You're not going to feel claustrophobic.
That's what I was going to say. I don't think if it had it, you would feel real crunched down. Claustrophobic and dark.
Right. So you're getting plenty of natural light in here. You also have a shade if you don't want it. But, when the 2+2 arrangement comes out, people in the back, if they're able to fit in the back, will be able to take advantage of having that natural light come into the cabin.
Yeah.
I just love that exhaust note. It's just absolutely amazing. Let me downshift here. Oh, boy.
Is it that good?
Oh, it's like being back in the womb again. This is
what?
It just feels incredible. It feels like you should be here, right? Seats, how do you feel about the comfortability in the seats?
Oh, very, very good. Very good. Very comfortable. know, it's obviously heated and cool.
Yeah, obviously goes without saying.
You know, I have enough leg room as well. Same leather here.
Yep.
You know, you got your stitching, and then of course you got your side bolstering to keep you planted.
Yep.
You know?
Everything you would expect in a performance vehicle.
Right. Do you have like extra, that extra thing up here for your legs?
Yep.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
it supports you really well.
Yeah.
The dash, it's all digital, easy to read, it's very vibrant, gives you tons of information. Of course, there are different options you can select from when it comes to that. The door panels, still got that smooth black Napa leather. You got the silver accents for the speaker grills, which look really nice and rich. Takes that interior up another level. And of course, you got the ambient lighting, controls for your seating with the touch capacitive buttons, controls for all the windows inside your mirrors, and then just a tiny bit of storage. Enough to fit a smartphone here, maybe, in the door panel.
Yeah.
But again, if you're looking at this for practicality, you know, you do have the storage, but
it's not like you're gonna go get some groceries.
you're not going to Costco in this car. You know what I'm saying?
You're not doing that.
Let me downshift again.
Here we go. Y'all keep.
Oh man, you hear that pop?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm about to sing that whole song in a minute. Golden, golden.
And you really don't even have to go that hard to get the reward of that audible exhaust note. It just sounds so amazing. I just love Mercedes-AMG. They're really putting out with this car. It handles. It feels totally different than the Mercedes-AMG SL. It truly does. And the presence that this car has is on another level. I thought it would just be an SL with a fixed roof, but it's another beast. What's your favorite feature about this car, Ish?
Oh man, I really like the body style. You know, I'm big on body style. I love how the coupe feels. You know, and then I like the ride quality for what you're getting. You know,
Yeah,
pretty nice.
The ride quality.
I really like the fact that when you see a Mercedes vehicle on the road, you know it's Mercedes.
Right.
They make no other manufacturer makes anything that looks like this.
Yeah, it's truly unique,
Yeah.
and it's just a gorgeous vehicle to be able to drive. So guys, if you're interested in a vehicle like this one or this one, be sure to holler at my friend Benzblogger at Mercedes-Benz of Atlanta Northeast. She's a great person to work with. If you're interested or in the market for one of these, I'll be talking to her about some financing right after this.
Really?
Hey,
Okay.
you gotta let me live a little. Let me live.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
It's practical.
You're living.
It's practical. You got storage back there.
What am I supposed to do with that?
You know, you could put a bag, a purse.
Really?
You got the hatch, right? The turbos make it a little bit more fuel efficient.
So we're gonna get some racks on top too?
If that's what it takes to close the deal. I mean, but again, what an awesome vehicle. The exhaust note speaks for itself. Oh man, I don't know what else to say. That's it. I'm done. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, I'm Ben Wayne, the automotive reviewer that YouTube deserves. I'll catch you guys in the next one.